And good morning, San Antonio. Welcome to the Happy Handyman Show. I'm Trudy Chook, broadcasting live from Johnny Chook's Home and Hardware. Going to be here for the next hour to discuss all things home maintenance and a little bit of fun gift in the middle. So let me tell you where we're located. We're at 2361 Northwest Military Highway, which is so easy to find. You take the Northwest Military Highway exit off of 410. We're about 2 miles in. When you go past the light at Lock Hill Summit, you'll see us on the right-hand side in a shopping center. There is so much parking in front of us. You never have to worry about fighting to find a place to park. And then inside our store, you're going to find 11,000 square feet of all the things I'm going to talk about today, including a gift shop right in the front, about 2,500 square feet of gift for birthdays, anniversaries, just for yourself, for Christmas coming up, and ways to fragrance your home, and books to inspire your soul. So it's just, and then apparel. Oh my gosh, our apparel is so popular. And I'm not doing that to brag. I'm just saying people come into a hardware store for everything. That includes buying Delete Germ on the shelf, which is, our #1 toilet bowl cleaner. We've had it forever. And then they'll go through the gift shop area and buy a brand new shirt that we just put out. And so talk about full service. We are full service hardware store. And I would love for you to come by and take a look at our store. We're going to be here and open till 6:30 today, Monday through Saturday. We're 8 to 6:30. And then on Sunday, it's really for convenience. It's 11 to 5. And so come on by. We're here for you. We're here to help you and accomplish anything that you want to get done as far as maintenance around the house. So now, what kind of events do we have coming up? Because we always have events at the store. Every month we have at least one event. Usually we have two. And with it getting close, I know you can't believe it, but it's only 20 weeks to Christmas. This next month starts an official, what they call, fourth quarter in the retail business. And so fourth quarter really starts amping up. So in September, we're going to have our book fair. We've had a book fair 2 years in a row. This will be our third. We have local artists that come in, local authors that come in. They have their own books. And when I say local, I mean San Antonio, that come in, and you can get their books and they're signed and meet the author who is behind it. And that's going to be on September 4th and 5th. In October, we're going to have our fall feast, and Melissa with M&M Eats and Treats is going to be having cookie classes. In November, it starts our ladies event, we've been here almost 18 years. Probably 15 of those 18 years, we have had a ladies event. And our ladies event was something that was all the Christmas will be 50 off. And I mean, starting next month, you'll start seeing Christmas in the store. I know it sounds crazy. It drives me crazy too, but people ask for it and people want it. And so we put it out. So they like getting ahead of the game. And then on our ladies event, it's all 50 off. All the Christmas is 50 off, but that's not it. Then everything else in the gift shop will be 20% off. And it gives you a heads up on decorating your house and buying for the season. And then we're also going to have stocking stuffer weekend. It's our Black Friday event, and we will have several, like 10 to 15, it's going to be bigger this year, of areas where it's lower priced items really cute things that you can use in your house or to give as a gift as stocking stuffers. So you'll see that. And then it'll be December and it'll be Christmas, and we'll have Christmas sales going on. So you don't want to miss out. And you know how you don't miss out? The next time you come in, sign up for our email. We don't bombard you with email every day. I know a lot of people do that, and they say that's the way to be successful on social media. So, but we don't do that, okay? So we send you a couple of emails a month and to let you know what is going on so you can be in the know. And also there's coupons attached to our emails, 20% off on anything in the gift shop. And if you spend $40 or more in the hardware section, it's $10 off. So it's a good thing. All right, so if you are watching right now, we are on Facebook. So that's going to be on Johnny Chook's Home and Hardware. You'll see our Facebook page. But then we also posted out on our YouTube channel, and you can see us out there. And then if you are interested in any of the things that I'm going to talk about today, just go out to our website if you don't live in San Antonio and it's not convenient. Hey, I ship all over the place, and that includes San Antonio. I just got through shipping all kinds of stuff to California, and I sent to Las Vegas. I wanted to send myself. And so it's all out on our website, which is happyhandyman.com, just like the name of the show. Okay? All right, so a lot of new people have come into the store since we have this new time schedule for the show. We were on at 3 o'clock, and then something opened up on OAI, WOAI, that was a 9 o'clock show, and I jumped on it, and it has been extremely good for us. I have met so many new customers and people that didn't realize we were here, or they did, but they couldn't catch the show at 3 o'clock. I mean, a lot of churches have 5 o'clock services, ours does, and at 3 o'clock they were getting ready and going to church, or might be out shopping and grocery shopping, but this 9 o'clock, they can catch. And they come in and they tell me, you talk about such great stuff, but you don't talk about all the other stuff that's in your store. We had no idea the depth of this store, and we do have a lot. I mean, we have 11,000 square feet here. That's a lot. It's a lot to showcase. And so today's show is dedicated to all those things that I don't normally talk about that we have here at Johnny Chook's Home and Hardware. So, are you ready? All right, Traeger grills. When we bought the store back in, let's see, it was in 2009, that a million years ago, right? They had a whole selection of Traeger grills here, and it blew my mind away that people bought a grill that was anywhere between $300 and $800. And then some things changed with Traeger, and they really started they were selling everywhere. And so it just got to be harder and harder to sell a Traeger grill here. But you know what we do have that is so convenient? We have Traeger pellets. We have all the Traeger pellets that they have, and then we have a lot of accessories for Traeger grills, like if you need your little bucket, if you need the aluminum foil that goes, the little tray that goes in there, if you need a little help with a fuse or anything like that, because that's what can happen with Traeger grills. People will say, it doesn't come on anymore. And I said, did you check the fuse? The fuse, they didn't even know there is a fuse. Traeger grills are very easy to work for. They're real plug and play. I mean, you take out one thing, you just plug it in, and you plug it in, and your Traeger grill goes again. And we're happy to kind of give you a little instructions. We do not work on Traeger grills. Okay, we just don't have the space for it. And so, but we can kind of give you a little bit of a clue if you're having a tough time. And we do carry a lot of the accessories. All right, And now we get a lot of people that come in and they ask for filters for their air conditioner. And what I really like to sell people that have an air conditioning filter is a filter that is rated a MERV. And people say, what's MERV mean? It's just a rating term, okay? I used to remember what the MERV meant, but I don't remember it anymore. And you won't remember either. I can tell you right now, and tomorrow you won't remember, or 5 o'clock this afternoon. But what you want to remember is you want a filter that's rated 6 to 8, okay? Anything above that is really too restrictive for residential use. Those are usually for like a commercial use and for warehouses that really need to filter out everything. But on Facebook right now, I'm showing you what a MERV 8 looks like. It's pleated, of course, and then it's got wiring that goes through it, and it gets out pollen, dust, lint, dust mites, pet dander, mold, and microscopic allergens, okay? And it's really, as long as you change it out every 60 to 90 days, it's all you need. It's all I have ever used, and my air conditioner runs great. Now, I get a lot of people that do not want to pay for a MERV 6 to 8, and ours are very reasonably priced. The standard sizes, made by Do It Best, or it has a Do It Best name on it. Do It Best doesn't make them. They're usually $7.99. $7.99 for a 60 to 90 day filter. It's a very good filter. And I have some people that want just, they call them furnace filters, okay? And they have like a blue filter in the middle of them, and people want to save some money and buy these. And I'm telling you, nothing is filtered out except maybe cat or dog hair with these filters. So everything else will stick to your coils, and that's not good. Your coils are wet, and so everything that comes through there sticks to them. And when they get all dirty, it keeps your air conditioning from performing at peak. And what I mean at peak, I mean cooling you down. I mean, you have to start pulling that air conditioner down further and further and further, okay? So don't do the blue filter, okay? Do a MERV 6. And I know people say, well, I already have like a whole house filter, like they're like 4 inches, okay? And I just need this, the blue one, to go in right behind the grill. And I guess that's okay, all right? But if it was my choice, I do a MERV 6 to 8. Okay. So, and we have sizes that run from 10 by 10 all the way up to 24 by 36. Now, we can special order some 2-inch styles through Do It Best, but you have to special order. Rebecca, thank you for such the nice compliment. We love doing our videos too. And I'm glad your husband is discovering what he needs. Yes, needs and then wants, okay? All right, so we have a safety area. It's a whole 4-foot section dedicated to safety. And in that area, we do carry a lot of first alert fire extinguishers for kitchens, auto, recreation, and we do carry this one that I want to show y'all because it's called Fire Gone, Stop Fires Fast, okay? And the reason I like this one is it works on everything, electric, kitchen, barbecue, auto. It is your one-stop fire extinguisher. And the nice part about it, you don't have to shake it. You just literally pull the top off, okay, and pull the trigger, and wherever your fire is, say it's in a pan, okay? You can just aim it at the bottom of the pan, or if it's a fire in your barbecue pit, you aim it at the bottom of the fire and it will smother it out. Now, it's a one-time use only, but they're reasonably priced, and the great part about it is they're not so heavy that it's hard for you to hold it like having to use two hands. You flip it, you pull it just like a spray paint can, and then your fire will be gone, okay? So I saw a lady this week, and she had the best idea for a housewarming gift. She was giving a fire extinguisher for a housewarming gift, which is such a good idea, because I'm telling you, a lot of people do not carry one in their house. I do. I carry the Fire Stop, the real easy one, and so I don't have to think about it, and it's just easy, okay? So if you don't have one, just grab one of these, all right? And then keep it in the kitchen, because that's where most fires happen. My mom had like, not one, but 2 fires in the kitchen. And so this is what you need. All right. We have convenience items, and I'm not talking about candy and snacks, although we do have that. We have convenience sizes of sheetrock, like a 2x2 piece. You don't have to go someplace and get a whole big sheet. You can get a 2x2 piece, cut it down, and replace areas that you need to. It's super easy, it's super reasonably priced, and we have plywood in that size too. So if you just need maybe a little shelf support with a piece of plywood, it's here, and you can get it. There's several different species of that, and what I mean by species, that's probably not the right terminology, but you can get one that's just rough on both sides, and it's just to use outside in the garage. You would not use it outside in the open unless you coat it really well. Or we've got finished, and where you can use it as a shelf, and then you can paint it, you can stain it, and it's finished quality. And then we have chain. Do you need to hang up your plants outside? We've got chain that we cut by the foot for you. And whether you want 1 foot or 24 foot, we can get that. We have like 12 different kinds of chains. We have screening material. We have like aluminum screening. So if you're trying to keep out pests and you want that little 1/4 by 1/4 inch screening material, we sell that by the foot. It's 3 foot it's 3 foot wide, and then you can buy it by the foot. And we also have poultry netting and bigger sized, like it's almost, they consider it almost fencing, okay, in the wire. And then, let's see, so chain, and we have coated wires. So that's really good. We have 2 of the best stains that you can get in the country. Other than Sickens, which is #1, okay, it's #1, but it's so expensive. It's very expensive, and it's usually not what my customers want to invest, okay? But we do have Cabot, and Cabot, we have priced ourselves very well with the market, and they have a new product that I don't talk about enough, and it's called a Cool Feel stain. All right, how many of you have decks that are open to the elements? And so you have a solid toned stain, okay? It's almost like a paint. It gives great coverage and great protection. But if you don't have a cover on it and you pick this luscious dark color that looks so good, it is so hot on your tootsies. I mean, you are doing a dance to get back to the door when the sun is overhead, right? So Cabot, I don't know how they did it. All I know is that it works. Will lower the temperature of that deck by 20 degrees. And that makes it completely walkable. You don't have to worry about your grandchildren burning their little feet on that, or yourself, or you can walk out barefooted on it. And it comes in 3 colors, but one of the colors is not what we sell a whole lot. We can special order it for you, but it comes in 2 really nice browns that just look great on your outdoors. And then we also carry Ready Seal. Ready Seal is for your first time stainer. Have you ever wanted to stain your deck, but you've never done that before, and you're nervous about how to do that? Well, Ready Seal is for the beginner. It is completely goof-proof. It comes in about 8 different colors, and as long as you pick one that has color in it, it is great for outdoors. They make one that has no color. It's a clear. But why would you do that? Even on their can, they put on there that it doesn't have a UV protectant in it, and it's not weather resistant. So why put it out there? That's what keeps your deck looking better, standing up to the elements, and your fence when it has the color that's in it, okay? Pigment. And if it doesn't, it won't stand up to the elements. So if this is your first job, if you just had a fence and you've let it dry out so that it's ready to stain, and you've never done it before, get Ready Seal. You can brush it on, roll it on, put it in a pump-up sprayer and spray it on. And it just so easy. You could stop in the middle of a board, okay? Either you're 1x6 or you're 1x4. And then the next day, pick it up and go right there, and you would not see a lap mark. That's how good this stuff is. So, and we can get it, it's in Do It Best all the time, and so we can order it weekly. We have case knives. How many of you your dad loves case knives? We have 2 full cases of case knives, okay? We have Milwaukee tools. We have both hand tools, and we have their power tools for for working outside, and then for lawn and garden. And we have, if you buy a certain dollar amount, we have some free batteries that we will help you with and stuff like that. And then we also have a group of tools that are not Milwaukee, okay? So maybe you're just a novice person that does things around the house. You don't want maybe a $35 screwdriver. You're just gonna use it maybe once in a blue moon. So Do It Best has a line, and they'll say Do It Best right on them, of like screwdrivers, hammers, pliers, tape measures, things like that. And they're like $6.99, all right? So this screwdriver, which is any screwdriver that you would need around the house, it's got 4 ends on it. So it's got slotted, and it's got then a Phillips, and it's got 2 sizes of that. This is everything you would need as far, and it's gonna hold up. It's got a great handle. Yeah, if you need pliers, if you need tape measures, I mean, if that's all you do around the house, don't invest in something that would be enough for somebody building a house. Just get what you need, and we're here to help you on that. Now, I want to show you something. Let's see, what time is it? I got plenty of time. All right, this is the greatest little tool. It's called a Great Neck Screw Starter. So what is that? It looks like, those of you watching on Facebook, it kind of looks like a screwdriver, but the end of it is graduated, and it's got threads on it. And it's kind of just like what it says. It's a screw starter. So if you're having to go into something that is really hard, this screw starter will help you do that. And then when you start your screw starter, You poke it in and then you start turning, and it will put threads in that hole for you. Okay, so what does that mean? That means when you get a screw to go in it, it goes in so much easier, especially for those of you that don't have a lot of strength in your hands, or you don't have an electric screwdriver. Okay, I'm going to go through a whole bunch of other things. I'm so excited to tell you about them. We're going to take a little break right now. Jill's going to come in and talk to you on Facebook about some of the new stuff that we have, and then we'll be back. You've been listening to the Happy Handyman Show, but only on WOAI.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Today I want to show you a few new things and a few restocked items, some of our favorites that we've restocked on. Let's start with the pretty necklace that I am wearing from Spartina. It is 24 karat plated. It's a lariat necklace. It has such a pretty weight to it. I mean, pretty weight. It's like a nice heavy weight, beautiful chain. It is 88. And then I'm going to show you a couple other ones that they have. This, I hope you can see that pretty sparkle that has. Just a lovely little clear stone drop there. And we even brought in the matching earrings. So if you want one or the other, or you want the matching set, earrings are 38. The necklace is 48, and these are 14 karat gold plated. Excuse me. All of the Spartina, we have carried it for so many years, has held up really well to everyone who's purchased it. Trudy owns some. They just hold up really well. They are nice quality. Let me show you this really pretty one right here. Is like a little sunflower with the stones around, and I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the center almost has like these little etched lines in the gold. It's so pretty. This one is 58, and most of their necklaces and bracelets do have like the little extender, so you can kind of get it to fit you just right where you need it. It's okay. And then I want to show you one of my favorite pairs of earrings we got in from them. Look at the stones on there, and it's on both sides. It almost looks like a little cube. That is just so pretty. Their little details here are real nice. These are 44 and really pretty sea foam. So that's just a few of the items we got from Spartina. It is fully restocked over there if you need some new jewelry. And another one of my favorite lines, y'all, is the laundry sauce. If y'all are familiar with this at all, it's a great laundry line. There are pods, so you don't have to worry about pouring and measuring liquid. You just toss in a pod. Highly fragranced, really great quality. We have 5 fragrances, and we fully restocked every one of them. And they just introduced, for the first time, fabric softener in all 5 scents. And a couple other things, they just lowered their prices on the pods and the dryer sheets, and they passed that on to us, so we're passing it on to you. So come on in, find your favorite fragrance, get the whole lineup. And then what I'm most excited about is their limited edition summer fragrance, Brazilian Vanilla. They only did it in dryer sheets, laundry pods, and the scent booster. So you add the soap, add your booster if you want a little extra scent, and then finish it off with the dryer sheet. It smells like vanilla, coconut mixed with some florals, some tonka beans. So it's got every like warm, perfect summery fragrance. And that is limited edition. So if you think that might be a scent you like, come on in and try it out before it's gone. And now, when you're giving a gift here, we want to help you make it from beginning to end ready to give. So we can help you pick out something. If you're not sure what to get, just tell us price range, idea of what you're having in mind, and we can help you. And then to gift it, you want to get some of the cutest little bags. These are the recycled bags from Karma, and that's another restock. We just fully restocked our gift bag wall. If you've not been here, there is a whole wall, 4-foot section full of gift bags that you can choose from. And these are really nice. They're in multiple sizes. Let me just show you a few. This one's really cute. Obviously, I have great taste. So if you have a humorous
Jimmy, we'll be up there in just a second. Okay?
Friend you want to give a gift to, that's a perfect one. That's their large size. There's a medium, there's a small, so it fits every little gift you may need to give. And for all that jewelry that you may be buying or a little candy, there's the tiny bags. This one's real cute. It says yay, and on the sides it's got different patterns. So these are super cute. There's even a really bigger one, and this would be a gift on its own, honestly. It has a snap, it has the pocket inside, really sturdy. And most importantly, well, maybe not most, but it's one of my favorite things. It's all my favorite stuff. When you're buying a gift here and you get one of these gift bags as well, let us finish it off for you with some of our colored tissue at no extra charge. So you are ready to just go to that party or wherever you're going and give that gift, impress your guests. Very little effort on your part. And one last thing, if I have 2 seconds, we got an entire display of pop-up cards now in all sizes. 3-sided full display full of pop-up cards, and I am out of time.
And we're back with a Happy Handyman show. Jill just does a really good job. Those of y'all that don't watch us on Facebook, you should, because Jill does such a good job. Oh, yeah, I'm back. On showing you new stuff that's in the store. And so it's just a chance to go, ooh, I think I might like that. All right, and now it's time for Kale. And Kale comes and he gives us such fun stuff, such trivia. So I'm excited. What are you going to talk about today?
Okay, we have an upcoming celestial event that's going to peak Wednesday night, Thursday morning, the Perseid meteor shower.
What is it again?
It's the Perseid meteor shower. It's going to peak on Wednesday night, into Thursday morning. You can see it here in San Antonio, but the best way to actually watch it is to get out of town, where it's really dark skies. You're going to go about, you're going to give it about 15 minutes for your eyes to adjust, and bring yourself a lounge chair or blanket and look up to the northeast. And this year it's a new moon, so we're going to have dark, clear skies, and it should be the best viewing we've had in a few years. You can expect to see about 50 to 100 per hour. Now that's not to say we won't see it here in San Antonio. We probably won't see that amount, but we will see a few.
That is so cool. But what time? Did you say what time?
Generally, well, it's good. You can actually start seeing meteors even now. It's going to peak on Wednesday. Wednesday between about 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. is actually the best time to be watching.
Okay.
But even if it was clouded up, or you're inside, or you don't see very well, there's a way to enjoy it. Tune your radio to a radio station that's just out of range, and when a meteor comes overhead, all of a sudden you'll hear like a pop or a beep, or you'll hear a quick snippet of the radio. And what's happening is the intense heat of that meteor entering the atmosphere is ionizing the gases up there, and the radio signals actually bounce off of it.
Kurt, were you listening to that? I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
That is so cool. You know what? I think I have a new calling for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be on Facebook with us a lot more often.
All right.
Don't y'all think you should see this trivia on all the time?
Yeah, we can try to do that.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to do more than try.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that.
All right, sure.
All right.
Sure.
So, you know what? Y'all could come by the store. Even if you don't need anything in lawn and garden, you could just talk to Kale. And it would be so entertaining, right? All right, now I want to show you something that is near and dear to my heart. Not that all this other stuff is not, but it is my product, and it's called Trudy's Headlight Magician. How many of you have headlights that are hazy, or they've yellowed, and the rest of your car looks so good, and you can't see at night unless you have your brights on? Is that the problem for you? I'm telling you that this Trudy's Headlight Magician can solve that all for you, but not by having to sand, not by having to spend hours redoing your headlights, but just to clean and restore them in 20 seconds. Do you have 20 seconds this week? Trudy's Headlight Magician, that can fix your headlights. You can go online to trudysheadlightmagician.com or reach it through our Happy Handyman site, and there'll be a little thing to click, or you can just come on into the store and I'll be happy to show it to you. Trudy's Headlight Magician. Don't go around with hazy headlights anymore. All right, so now let's talk about some of the other things we have. We talked about Milwaukee tools and how we have tools that if you're just a novice, you just use a screwdriver every once in a blue moon, okay? We have tools for that too. We have ladders. We have some of the best ladders. I have my favorite Costco ladder that I use all around my house. It's a 3-step. The steps are super wide on it. It has an arm that goes across the top of the ladder that it gives you a lot of support, a lot. And you can go up there and fix your drapes, or you can vacuum up there or get down cobwebs and feel safe and secure. And then the great part about these Costco ladders, they fold up to about 2 inches wide, and you can put it anywhere. Shoot, you can put it in a closet. You can put it behind the sofa, anywhere. They're so convenient. And if you have something that you need to move and you need like something on wheels to move it, well, we have all these moving dollies. I forgot the word for a second. Moving dollies that you can place stuff on. We have 2 sizes of those. They're super convenient. They're lined with carpet so nothing gets damaged on them. We have 24 feet of outdoor tools. And outdoor tools, we have a great line from Fiskars. If you ever ask me which one should I get, I'm going to tell you Fiskars every time, because it will be the last one that you buy. Honest to goodness, it will be the last one that you buy. They came to our stores, okay? We haven't had Acme lumber since 2008, okay? And they came way before then, and we started carrying Fiskar. A lot of ladies know them because they're scissors and they're great. But they do a line of tools that are so good and they last so long. So here is one that is Fiskar makes. This is an anvil pruner, okay? And Kel told me what's the difference between an anvil pruner and I forgot the other kind. But the anvil is for dead wood, okay? Dead wood. So this Fiskars I think is $24.99, and like I said, it's warranted. Oh, it says lifetime. Okay, lifetime. All right, and then it's 24. And then we carry a called Best Garden, which is a Do It Best brand. But you know how much this one is? This one's 21. So I'm going to tell you every time, go for the Fiskars. They're not that much more, and they have a lifetime warranty. And as long as I'm here and it fails on you and you bought it from me, bring it back. Now, also in lawn and garden, we have our botanical interest. That's right? Yeah, botanical interest seeds. They are wonderful seed line, and right now they are 40% off. This is the time to come in and stock up on seeds. They'll tell you right now, sell by a certain date. But that doesn't mean the seeds are bad. That just means that that's when they want to get them off the shelf and get into a new set of seeds. Now, they're beautifully packaged, all right? And that's why I bought them. Little did I know they were like the #1 line of seeds. But they're on sale right now. So if you were looking for seeds, I would come in and get them right now, real quick. Okay, now, are pests the problem? I mean, anywhere from skunks, cats, mice, spiders, and everything in between? Well, we have a great line of pest deterrents. Of course, we carry Morgan's, and Morgan's does a repellent that we use here in the store, okay? I could never carry birdseed and even our grass seed would get attacked with pests. As long as I didn't have it, we never saw it. The minute we would put it out, we would see activity, and they would make such a mess. And then it freaked me out that they were out. So I saw Clyde, and Clyde, let me tell you folks, I'm remembering because Clyde just started this about maybe 4 years ago. And pretty soon, Clyde's going to be way up there. He is now, He's just selling it all over the place, and it's so popular because it's so good. But it's a repellent, and that's, I always tell people, use a repellent to make these pests go away. Don't try to kill them. They will die where you don't want them. And then you know, if you put them in a trap, then you got to take it out. And really, this is the most humane thing. And it's not that I'm a friend of pests. It's just the humane thing to do. Okay? So get rid of them, and then they won't stink. So his stuff comes in 2 scents. A peppermint, which if you've got like problems inside the house, or maybe you got a rental house back and they were not very clean, use a peppermint on the inside of the house. If it's outside the house, like in the garage, in the shed, in the boathouse, things like that, use the garlic. In the attic, when I put some up in my attic, I didn't have any problems, but I just thought, I'll get ahead of it, right? When I went down into my kitchen, I could smell the garlic from in my attic. Now, it dissipated, so don't freak out, but you could smell it. That's how strong it is, and that's how much the mice and the rats will not like it. And when you come in, let me tell you how to use it, because we have really perfected that, okay? Now, if you have other pests like cats, there's cat scram. If you have skunks, we have skunk scram. Now, another telltale sign of if you have skunks is that you have grubs in the yard. And this is grub season. Get on top of it, because they will demolish your whole yard in a matter of days. And they are mean. But if you're seeing a lot of skunks, you can use the skunk scram, but then also treat the yard for grubs, okay? And then if you have something else, like I was getting other pests. Well, I not cats, but oh shoot, I forgot what they're called. Armadillos. Yes, armadillos. And so I found out that they don't like the smell of coyote urine. So even though coyote urine is really for deer, I put it around my deck. Now it stinks to high heavens, but it dissipates. But I don't see any armadillos walking across my deck, and then when they do, it would drive Max crazy. Max is my dog, and he would come unglued. Okay, so does that give you a little bit of an idea about how deep the store is? And I didn't even touch everything. Oh, one more thing. If you have a drain problem, maybe it's just slowing. I always tell people, get on top of it before it completely clogs up, because sometimes if it completely clogs up, you have to call the plumber, okay? I've got a lot of other things, but get on top of it. If you notice it's slowing a little bit, like water stays in the sink or in the tub or in the shower, then just do something right then and drain out. Makes 2 different drain cleaners, and they're like from maintenance things. One's for the bathroom because it cleans hair and soap, okay, and it freshens and cleans. And then they do one for kitchen. It's the yellow one, and that is for grease and food. And if it's just slowing, use this. It's so easy to use, and it's safe, and it won't bother your septic system. And then if you have a sink drain that's kind of stinky, Green Gobbler makes these drain sticks that are so good. You just drop it in the drain, and it helps clear the drain. Okay, so it does do that, but it also freshens the drain. So a lot of people in apartments use these because they have people above them, and their drains can get kind of stinky. All right, so now let me tell you a couple of projects that happened this week that I want to share with you about, okay? A lady came in, and at their complex, they have Teak outdoor rocking chairs. And she said they had grade, so that told me a couple of things. One, they were not sealed or painted, all right? So, and a lot of people, why would you paint teak? It's beautiful. but some people do. And so I told her they wanted to clean it and get the gray off. So I said 30-second outdoor cleaner. And you can use 30-second for teak. You just have to be a little careful. You don't just put it on. Do not work in the sun. Get it in the shade. Spray them down. Okay, let it work. There's a reason they call it 30 seconds, because it works that fast. And then rinse it off and let it dry. And then you can put a teak oil on them. And we have a teak oil here that's made by Danco that is in the top 10 teak oils. Now I can get another one called Starbright, and that one's in the top 5. So, but it's not Danco. Yeah, I think it is Danco. One is the one that's in the top 10. Okay, and it works really well. So you can clean your teak furniture. You can also clean everything else with 30-second outdoor cleaner. You can clean like your outdoor, you know, that PVC pipe furniture that a lot of people have. You can clean that. You can clean the cushions with it. You can clean your deck with it. You can clean your fence with it, so you can prepare to stain. You can clean your driveway. That's so much better for your driveway than power washing. Power washing makes everything look so good, but you know why? Because it like exfoliates the whole top of the concrete, and it opens the pores up to the concrete. And then not only did you just take off a layer of concrete, now you opened it up and it's going to get dirtier faster. So don't do that. Just use 30-second outdoor cleaner. It will clean it off. It's so fast. It comes in 3 sizes. It comes in a ready-to-use like little squirt bottle if you wanted to do some small furniture and stuff like that. It comes in a hose in where you just hook it up to your hose and you can clean that way. And then it also comes in a gallon. And that's the one I usually like to recommend to people that have a lot to do, like a whole lot of fencing, a whole lot of decking, a big driveway, sidewalks, things like that, because it's the most economical. I think it's still $15.99 a gallon, but it makes 2 gallons. So you get like a gallon for like $7.99. So, and then you can put it in a pump-up sprayer and spray everything down, have a hose nearby, let it work, and then rinse it off. And it's safe for your plants and stuff because you dilute it so much with water. So don't worry about that. But it is a great cleaner. If you have siding on the outside of the house, vinyl siding, and it gets kind of a green cast to it because maybe it gets a sprinkler against it and there's foliage in front of it, and so it doesn't really dry out real quick, then just use that on there. 30 seconds, rinse it off, okay? Don't leave it on longer than that because it'll bleach out the color, okay? So as long as you use it the way I tell you and the way the directions are, you don't have any problem at all. All right, so taking care of your air conditioner. I had a lady come in and she had some leak in her air conditioning pan. It overflowed, left a spot on the ceiling, and she just couldn't understand what was happening. All right, so get on top of that before it ever happens. And the way to do that is with Rector Seal makes AC pan treatment. They're like little Alka-Seltzer tabs. I know that people don't hear about Alka-Seltzer very often, but like little tabs, and you just put them in the pan, and you put them in the back of the pan, and then that way when the water hits there, it releases a chemical to open up the drain line. Now, if you can't get to the pan, you can get to an opening because every air conditioner does. And you might have a little PVC pipe that comes up with a cap on it, and just drop a couple of these down every couple of months. They're super reasonably priced. I think they're like $12.99, and there's 30 tablets in here. So that would easily last you for several seasons. So just this is a way to stay on top of it before it causes any damage, and then that's a mess to have to clean up. Ask me, I know about it. Okay. And then delete germ. Do you have maybe stains in the toilet that you have like ignored? Or, you know, a lot of y'all own rental property. Y'all are at the age where you bought rental property, and you come back, they leave, and you're like, oh my gosh, did they never clean? And so a great way to clean the toilet is with delete germ. And if the stain for the hard water is above the water line, which that happens, you want to use a product called a Pummy Flexi Scour. Come in and I'll show you where they are. They are amazing and great for rental property because people don't take care of things like they're their own, right? So you can clean the toilets. You can, if you have a porcelain tub, and that means, how do you know? A lot of people go, I don't know if it's porcelain. I think that terminology is, if you have a metal tub with a ceramic coating, and if you have a shower curtain that's got magnets and it will stick to it, it's a porcelain tub. And they're so easy to clean with delete germ, okay? You just put it on, use a green scrubby Scotch-Brite sponge on it, and clean it. And the deal with delete germ, when you use it on the tub, on the glass shower doors, you can use it on your outdoor windows, like if you have overspray from a sprinkler system and it hits the glass, and then with the sun it dries on there and it leaves marks on it. Well, just cleaning it with a window cleaner will not remove it. It just won't. And but delete germ will. And when you clean with delete germ, you put it on, you clean immediately. You do not let it sit. Okay, that's not one of these things that works better if you let it sit. It does not. So you clean your tub immediately, and then you rinse thoroughly, and then rinse it again, and then rinse it again. Okay, and it will leave your tub like new. And that is I'm telling you, that is the truth. Okay, and then hey, good morning, Rosa. Thank you. Thank you for liking our videos. We work hard at those. And then if you're cleaning window glass or shower doors, it's exactly the same thing. You work quickly, you rinse immediately, and it works. Okay? It works every time. All right, let me tell you where we're located again. We're at 2361 Northwest Military Highway. The phone number here is 210-341-1573. We're going to be open till 6:30 today. Don't forget to come by and pick out your Trudy's Headlight Magician and all these other great things that we've been talking about. And that's it for this week, folks. It's time for you to roll up your sleeves and get busy on some of these projects we've been talking about. But by all means, you remember one thing: it will always be a great day to paint. And I'll see you guys next week.